Instruct is the best way for fitness studios to manage their sub requests. In this video, we are going to show you how easy it is for instructors to send and accept sub requests using Instruct. Instruct will save you time and allow you to pick up more classes. Let's get started by opening Instruct. This phone belongs to an instructor named Jake who needs to request a sub for a class he is teaching on June 2nd. Here's Jake's schedule showing all the classes Jake is scheduled to teach. Schedule information is pulled from your studio's MindBody account, so it is always up to date. If Jake taught classes at more than one studio that used Instruct, he would see his classes from all his studio in this one schedule view. The studio name and location for each class is displayed in the lower right-hand corner of each class entry. June 2nd is a bit further into the future than we might want to scroll to, so we can tap the bar at the bottom of the date display to expand the calendar view into a month view, and then easily advance the schedule. To start a sub request for Jake's body pump class, we will tap on the class in the schedule view. The class description that is shown here is pulled from your studio's MindBody account. The additional phone shown here belongs to an instructor named Kristen who is approved to teach this class type at the same studio where Jake is requesting the sub. We'll tap on the Request Sub button at the bottom of the screen. Instruct then asks us to confirm we want to submit a sub request. We'll select Confirm to submit this sub request. Notice that Kristen immediately received a notification about the sub request. After confirming the sub request, this message lets us know the request has been sent. We'll tap on Back to My Schedule to return to the schedule view. The class we requested a sub for is now highlighted in red, and a badge has been added to indicate a sub is needed for this class. Jake knows his request has been submitted and will see the status of this sub request until the class has occurred. If this class does not get subbed, reminder notifications will be sent out to potential subs as well as studio management. This helps ensure you can always find a sub for your classes. That's all it takes for an instructor to submit a sub request using Instruct. It's a lot easier than sending email, text, or group messages. You won't need to waste time manually tracking the sub requests or sending out reminders to get your class covered. Another option we have when sending in a sub request is to use the Preferred Subs feature. Preferred subs can be useful in a few situations. First, if you've prearranged a sub with an instructor at your studio, you can use Preferred Subs to make this change. Even if you have access to make instructor swaps in your studio's MindBody account, Instruct is a better way to handle this. You know your clients better than anyone, and you know the other instructors at your studio who are going to best meet your clients' expectations. Using Preferred Subs allows you to prioritize these instructors so they are more likely to be the ones who sub your class. To make a preferred sub request, we start the request exactly like a standard sub request. We'll request a sub for Jake's other class on June 2nd. But before we tap on the Request Sub button, we will tap on this Select Preferred Subs text just above the Request Sub button. Tapping on the Preferred Subs text opens a list of instructors who can teach this class. You can select your preferred instructors from the list and tap Done at the bottom. The two instructors you selected are now shown under the Preferred Subs text. Complete your sub request by tapping on the Request Sub button and confirming the request. Now we tap on Back to My Schedule, and you see that Jake has now requested a sub for the other class on June 2nd. At this time, only your preferred subs and studio management receive a notification about your request. If your preferred subs do not accept within 18 hours, your request is sent to the other instructors that have been approved by management to teach this class. Now let's see how easy it is to accept another instructor's sub request. When a sub request is made, approved instructors receive a notification in two ways. push notifications, and in-app notifications. Push notifications are displayed based on the way you have configured Instruct's notifications in your phone's settings. This is Kristen's phone. She is an instructor at the same studio as Jake. You saw her phone previously when Jake made the sub request. We open the notification center and we can see the request that Jake made for June 2nd. If we tapped on the notification, Instruct would open and display a sub request detail screen where we could accept the sub opportunity. But for now, let's close the notification center. Let's open Instruct. Tapping on the notification opens a screen with more details about the class. A class description is shown so we, as potential subs, know exactly what the class involves. Here's Jake's phone again so you can see what the requesting instructor sees when their sub request is accepted. To accept the sub request, we will tap on the Sub This Class button at the bottom of the screen. We are then asked to confirm or cancel. We'll confirm that we want to sub this class. A message is then displayed to confirm that we are subbing this class. Instructor information for this class has now been updated in your studio's MindBody account. We can then tap Go Back. The class we just agreed to sub has been added to Kristen's schedule. Subbed classes are highlighted in purple. The instructors' names have been updated, and a sub-accepted badge has been added. Kristen will receive a reminder notification about this class to make sure she does not forget to teach it. Whether you're accepting a standard sub request or a preferred request, the process of accepting a sub is exactly the same. Let's go back to Jake's phone so we can see what the requesting instructor sees when their sub request is accepted. The body pump class on June 2nd was previously highlighted red when the sub request was pending. It's now shown in gray, and Jake can see that Kristen is the sub for this class. A badge has also been added to indicate the class's subbed status. Jake now has visual confirmation right in his schedule view that his class has been covered. Jake does not need to go back to his email or text messages or use an alternative method to track his sub requests to make sure that they get completed. And that's a quick overview of how Instruct works for instructors to make the subbing process easy and robust. If you have more questions, check out our support page and FAQs, or contact us at support@instructapp.com.